Hi student, this video will teach you how to translate mRNA into protein, which are amino acid sequence, and then also how to use what's called a codon map, as you are seeing in the picture below from your textbook, to actually figure out from the RNA sequence into amino acid sequence. So first, let's say you're working with assignments or on the exam, you're given the sequence of RNA. From 5 prime to 3 prime, it is AUG, CGG, AUA. You're asked to figure out the specific amino acid sequence. So how do we begin to work with this? Now, at the very beginning, the most important thing is writing out the sequence that you're trying to solve, and then identify which part is the 5 prime end and which part is the 3 prime end. Now, since 5 prime end is on the left, now you're going to read from 5 to 3. And you're going to read 3 at a time, which is called codon. So now that you see AUG, it translates to a specific amino acid. And how do you begin to figure that out? You go to what we call the codon map. And with the codon map, how do you read the codon map? You start on the left and you find the first letter, which in this case is A. And then that means you're going to focus on this section. And then you go to the second letter on top, and then it says U, which means you're going to focus on this section. So now we're really honing in on this section. And then the third letter is G, which means in the end, we're really intersecting over here. So that means what we got is AUG, and the amino acid will be what we call methionine, MET. Okay. Now with that, we've finished the first amino acid, and we're going to go back. We're going to write it down. So we're going to say here, AUG means MET. That's the amino acid that it's coding for. Now you can pause right here and see if you can work out the CGG and AUA, and then come back and check if you've gotten it right. Let's say you've done that. Let's come back and look at how we do CGC. So again, you start from the left, you see C, and then you go to the top, you see G, and then you go to the right, and then you see G. So right there, that means you're looking at here, you're then looking at here, and then you're finally looking at here. So that allows you to identify CGG, and that gives you what we call arginine, so ARG. After you're done with that, let's move again. We're going to write down our next one, which is ARG. Last one, AUA. Let's try this. You're going to go back to your same codon map, and then now you're going to look for AUA. Remember, always read from 5 prime to 3 prime. In this case, it really doesn't matter, it's AUA. Okay, so AUA. Hopefully this time you're working faster. A right here, U right here, and then A right here. We identify it. We see right here it says AUA, and it transcribed for isoleucine with the 3-letter ILE. So that's what we're going to write down. The last one, ILE. And now you've completed the translation of mRNA into amino acid sequence.